I will not always be here. I will not always be here, and God's people will not always be here. And now, this is a very spiritual message, and the Spirit of God has got me doing this. But I will not always be here, and God's people will not always be here. Honestly, a lot of people take things for granted, and they take people for granted. And one of the worst things you can do is take God's people for granted. That's the thing. Because God's people are treasured by heaven and God and Jesus and the other participants of heaven, all these other angelic beings and these people who are in heaven. And honestly, it's like a lot of people, they want to use the people of God for insight and revelation and stuff. But I'm here to tell you that I will not always be here, and God's people will not always be here. And honestly, where we're going is in a realm of the spirit where you haters cannot, where you fake people cannot. And a lot of people think that they are scheming the people of God, but God has allowed things to get to you by his grace and by his power. And the thing is that you people are far from God's truth, majority of you people and beings. And I know this by the Spirit of God. And when God is really using a person, his spirit is going to bring truth. It's going to convict you. God is not into emotions, and he's not into my emotions. He's not into your emotions. He's into his truth, and he's into his kingdom. And that's what you got to understand about God, the true and living God, the God of Israel. And, everybody who is getting caught up with all this stuff, you got to realize that I will not always be here, and neither will God's people. So the main thing is that, the things that we have done and accomplished for God, this is on a spiritual level. This has nothing to do with anything worldly or anything with status and stuff like that. You must understand that God is not validating you by your status. It doesn't matter about followers. It doesn't matter about all this stuff that you people be getting caught up with. And God wants me to be transparent. I've already experienced all these different things when it comes to followers and people and all this stuff. But the thing is, everything that I've ever done, created, or been a part of, the thing about me is that I've been real on everything. Anything that I've done, created, even when I was in the world, or you could say backpedaled to a certain extent, I was real, and God treasures that. That's the thing. A lot of you people are not real. You're fake. And God sees that you are fake, and he sees that you are trying to get over on different people. And I'm just here to tell you that you're not. It's not going to be a real matter as far as you getting over on people and trying to use people, because I will not always be here, and neither will God's people. And you may ask, where will we be? Well, I'm just here to tell you by the Spirit of God that we're going to transfer into a realm of the spirit that you haters will not be going into. You evil people will not be going into. A lot of people who are wicked will not be going into. And then there's other categories as well of people that will not be going into the realm of the spirit of where I'm going and where God's other chosen people are going. So yeah, this is a very prophetic, very spiritual message, honestly, by the Spirit of God. But I will not always be here, and neither will God's other chosen people be here. Yeah, man. I mean, this stuff is very deep, and a lot of people think they can run game, and they think that they can scheme people. But I will not always be here, and neither will God's chosen people be here. They will not also be here, you know? So when that takes place as well, that's why I'm saying God is going to destroy many people, and he's already doing it now. It's just the fact that you people are not spiritual once again, and a lot of you people are under his wrath. I'm just going to be very real with you. And God wants me to say this too, because a lot of you people worry about celebrities and worldly people. Some worldly people will be spared by God's grace and mercy, depending on where their heart is. And other celebrities, they will perish and they will go to hell. This is just facts.